Welcome members of the ever-growing VR Horde, my name is Rex, this is Eyes on VR, and all you Quest heads out there, I've been neglecting you lately, so this one is for all you Oculus Quest users. Today I'm taking a look at Upenders, a multiplayer game which is free on App Lab right now, and is a weird and wonderful cross of the VR game I Expect You to Die and Hacks. This was actually way more fun than I thought it would be going in, and I hope if you're watching this you have a good sense of direction, because this game is like playing a VR game in that famous Escher picture with all the stairs that are all topsy-turvy. What I'm saying is if you had a hard time with the boat level in Uncharted 3, good luck to you playing this. As always, let's start with graphics. Upenders' graphics aren't anything too special, but they look great for Quest, and it clearly has its own style and it owns it well. The sci-fi cross with the old 60s spy theme is unique and fun. A special mention for the bots that make an appearance, as they remind me of the bots from that Tom Cruise film Oblivion. And I love those little, or not so little guys. The game introduces different color tones and visuals in its 3 available levels, giving you good visual style difference, all while using color to its advantage not only for each team, but for places to go and themes. Color plays a big part, and everything is bright on dark, giving it a great juxtaposition, making everything that needs to really jump out at you easily visible. Next, of course, is the sound. Doozy time. Right, so we've got A, we need B. Ah, got me. Sounds in Upenders doesn't have the biggest range. In fact, all of the guns sound exactly the same, whether it's pistol, marksman, pistol, or 4-barreled pistol, I assume is their version of a shotgun. It's all the same firing noise. It doesn't detract from the game, but it of course is something worth noting. Everything sounds fittingly futuristic though, but the background soundtrack is a thing of beauty. It completely conjures up a certain image in my brain. It really makes me think of I Expect You to Die or I Expect You to Die 2, which is a really strange cross of themes. But that soundtrack nails it, and while it's weird to have it in such a laser sci-fi setting, it does make it really fun. And that's a point that leads nicely onto the gameplay though. As this is a spy, sneaky kind of soundtrack, I would say it's to promote what the trailers do, that you're sneaking around in the shadows trying to get the drop on your opponent. But that's hard to do when everyone can see through walls. So Upenders is a free multiplayer VR game available on Oculus App Lab. There's 2 modes. Domination, where you hold 2 points at once to increase your score until you win, or the classic Team Deathmatch, which of course is one team versus the other straight up. Now you can move freely in Upenders, but teleporting around is an absolute must, as it's the best way to get around because the levels don't just work on one floor. You can teleport up walls and ceilings and go almost anywhere at any angle. The most interesting part of this is that when you select a point to teleport to, you can look around there first and see if there are enemies nearby or waiting for you. It's a lot like the system in Budget Cuts VR, and it is a really great system, especially for multiplayer. With everyone being able to do that, it makes each game turn into a sneaky game of chess, trying to avoid each other while you get where you need to go on Domination, or to get the drop on someone in Team Deathmatch.
Domination cancelled. System. Domination has completed. Final countdown in progress.
And you're going to want to keep your eyes peeled because there's no armor here, no health packs, it's one shot, one kill, end of story. You'll find a variety of weapons around the maps you play in that you can pick up from suitcases. You've got pistols, marksman pistols, that you can dual wield anything by the way, shotgun type pistols, and a shield just to shake things up. Now, no game is perfect, of course, but I didn't really have many problems with Upenders. Only preferences. The game ran smooth, everything functioned as it should, so A+ on that front. I'd just ask for bigger maps. Everything comes to a head very quickly, which keeps a fast pace in the game but cuts down on that sneaky and keeping to the shadows side of things. But that's really my only complaint. Other than that, I had a lot of fun. I wasn't sure if I'd get into this, but I had a good time and will go back to it, that's for sure. Just another example of a free Quest game that's made well and runs well. AB Eterno is another example of that. And hacks, of course. I'll leave a link to Upenders App Lab page in the description, along with a bunch of other links that I think you'll enjoy. All that's left to say is that Upenders is definitely worth a try. Quick and easy install, easy gameplay, fun, individual, unique style. Check it out and have some fun. As always, become a member of the VR Horde by subscribing to the channel and checking out the Eyes on VR Discord. My name is Rex, this is the Eyes on VR YouTube where all the action happens, and I'll see you next time.
Freeze! Oh, they're in.